Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 52 of Your Next Level Mastermind. Sorry for the mirth, but I just made a boo-boo. Those who are on the call know exactly what I'm talking about. Our topic for today is called How Do You Use Social Media in Your Business? And I would love those people who are watching this to make sure that you reach out to each one of these people. They are very kindly going to give their links to you so you can access them. This is not a matter of them trying to sell you anything. It's a matter of them giving you access to them. They're all very busy people, but at the same time, they are prepared to offer you the opportunity to share your thoughts or your challenges or your pain points or whatever it is with them. Okay? So please, I cannot stress enough the opportunity you have here. This is not a sales page. This is a service page where we give to people who are interested in trying to take their business to the next level. And here you've got 14 or 15 people here prepared to offer you exactly that. Okay? So without any further ado, I'd like to, first of all, put in two apologies. One is for Anthony Pacelli, Santa Claus, who often joins us, but he's under the weather and he's apologised. And he says, please send his love to all of you. And my thoughts were, well, that'll be a lot easier for people now to follow because he's a pretty hard act to follow when it comes to doing his session. But I give him all the best. And I had an apology in for you, Monica, but you're here. So because we don't know how long you're going to be here, okay, can I put you on first? And you
Yes, sure. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it, really. Hello, everybody. This is Monica Periade, and I have a business called Coaching Lives. I'm present in all the social media platforms. What I do in one sentence, I help professional women aged 30 to 50 who wants to create a remarkable shift in their life and wants to work on their level of self-esteem, self-confidence, and create a lifestyle that they desire or improve the existing lifestyle. Well, with my courses and with my programs and with my coaching programs, I help them achieve those remarkable shifts in their life. Why do I do it? It's, I'm passionate. I'm passionate about helping people. I been through a lot of struggles, limitations, and I believe I made a personal success out of myself. So I want to help women just like myself to create the same success in their lives. Where I am from Romania. I'm a citizen of the world, as I also mentioned in my book. But at the moment, I'm in Portugal. I'm live here with from Portugal, and but I'm available on all the social media platform. This week, I'm looking for a professional women age 30 to 50 that wants to create a remarkable shift in their life and want to work on their level of self-confidence, self-esteem, and really wants to take their life to the next level. Thank you all.
You're next, John, followed by Yogesh.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Allen from Allen Small Business Coaching. What I do in one sentence is I help professionals and service-based businesses get their marketing back on track. You know, people spend a lot of money on advertising and marketing. A lot of times it doesn't work. So what I do is I help them get it back so they're getting the results they want so they can build the business that they want. Why do I do it? Well, I've been given a lot of help throughout my life, and I want to be able to give back to other people. This is my way of sharing. I'm located in southwestern Ontario, close to the other London, the one without the big bridge and Big Ben, and I serve English-speaking people anywhere in the world. As I said, this week I'm looking for professionals, service-based business owners who want some help with their marketing to make sure they're getting the best results for the money they're spending. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, John. Yogesh, followed by Yvonne.
Hi everyone, my name is Yogesh Kapoor. My apologies, my camera is not working today. Internet's really unstable. I'm from Indonesia, Jakarta. What do I do? My company name is the Art of Speaking Academy, which I have rebranded to the Art of Skills Academy. I am a public speaking trainer and coach, but I also provide classes for children that is required in the 21st century skills like coding, YouTube, chess, painting, just to name a few. Why do I do it? Because I feel the education system is not teaching children what helps them build their creativity and confidence. I am in Indonesia, but my classes are all online. And this week, I'm just looking to network. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Yogesh. Yvonne Jones, followed by Jeff Veale.
Good morning, everyone. I am Yvonne A. Jones of 50andwisercoaching.com. And what I do is that I help female professionals and business owners 50 and wiser grow their business by retaining their clients, retaining their customers, kinds of customers, as well as if they have employees, retaining them as well, while helping to position them to show up as leaders. Now, I do this because I have experienced coaching and seen the value of coaching and mentoring. And this is what I like to do, because a lot of times we know what to do, but we just don't have we need the accountability. We need someone to guide us. And it's always, even all of us who are coaches, we have coaches. It's important that we have coaches because we always need someone to support us. And I am located in Central Florida, but I serve clients all over the world. And this week, I'm just looking for guests for my Everyday Passion show, which is a weekly show on Wednesdays. Thank you, Peter. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Yvonne. And for those who haven't checked out Yvonne's video podcast, it's really worth it. She gets some incredible people on there, including some of the people in this call, which is good. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Jeff Veale, followed by Jay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jeff Veale. Company name is thebusinessgurus.com.au. What we do, we primarily do marketing for businesses, English-speaking countries all over the world. We have a platform that if you follow it, it's a 12-week module. We can double your business in 120 days or less, and it comes with a money-back guarantee. Why do I do it? I've been in business for over 50 years. I've seen a lot of the mistakes and pitfalls. I'm still making mistakes, but we try and make the journey a bit easier for you. Location, we're based in the Philippines with a team of 28, plus I've got a dream team of 10 other service providers who provide other skills for us. And we serve all over the world, English-speaking countries. This week, I'm looking for people who may want to up their social media game and have all the platforms online. One of my wonderful VAs can set everything up for you, so you've got every type of social media there is. All right, and it's quite important to you. Thanks very much, Peter.
Wow, that's one heck of an offer, Jeffrey. That is one heck of an offer, because for many people, setting up the platform correctly is one of the biggest challenges they've got.
Correct.
Yeah. Please make sure you put the link in the thing there, right?
I will indeed.
In the chat. Okay, Jay Chugani, followed by Carol Davies. Over to you, Jay.
Hi, my name is Chugani, and I'm based here in Hong Kong. I help business owners structure their businesses by leveraging systems. So why I do it is because I've made many mistakes in my businesses and learned over the past times how important it is to have systems, particularly if you're running paid ads. So I help businesses structure the system, and I am based here in Hong Kong. And today I'm really looking to just network with people, to really just connect and to know people and to know business owners and see how best I can help them.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jay. Carol Davies, followed by Pat Dreyer.
Hey everyone, I'm Carol Davies, and my company is the Passion Motivator Coaching, and I'm located in London, Ontario, Canada, only about 30 miles from one of our fellow participants, John, and also one of my very good Facebook friends, Penny Kennedy. So today, I just wanted to say that I am very passionately working with women entrepreneurs, about 40 and over, who are super stressed and feeling out of alignment in their life and their business. And I have programs and various activities where I help them get back on track and having a much better life in balance with time for friends and family and what they want to do. So today I am looking for women entrepreneurs who need to have some more time for themselves and to get out of stress mode and get into relax to the max and enjoy life.
Relax to the max. I like that. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much, Carol. Pat Dreyer, followed by Penny Kennedy.
Thank you, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm Pat Dreyer, and I'm in network marketing with My Daily Choice, and I show people how to attain freedom through residual income. So we offer a turnkey business, and you can start it for free, and you can actually start earning a check as early as next Thursday. Now, why do I do this? There's a lot of people out there that are still struggling, and they're looking for some change in their life. They want more time with their family and their friends, and they want more money to do what they want to do. And I'm here to show them how to do it. Now, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, but we have both physical and digital products, so we pretty much serve most areas of the world out there. So if you can do me a huge personal favor, what I need this week, I'm always looking for people who want or need change in their life. And if you know anyone who wants to learn how to make an extra $600 on up to a six-figure income, just send them my way and we'll teach them everything they need to know. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Pat. Penny Kennedy, followed by Joy Healy.
Hey everyone, my name is Penny Kennedy. I am associated with an MLM company by the name of Modare. What I do is I help people achieve their goals. No matter what your goal is, it's always easier to achieve when you have somebody to bounce it off of. Why I do that is because I have a passion for life, a passion for others to succeed. I'm located in central Canada, Saskatchewan to be exact, and we serve most everyone over the world. And what I'm looking for this week is if you have a goal and you want to bounce things off and brainstorm, let's do it. Let's connect. Let's see what we can come up with. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Penny. Joy Healy, followed by Pat Kern.
Hello, I'm Joy Healy, and I've been online as a blogger at joyhealy.com for several years, but I had to take a break for a couple of years, mainly for family reasons, and I'm only just coming back online. What I do is I help newcomers to the online world with thorough training in the basics so that they can move forward confidently in whatever business they finally choose. I do it because when I started out, I was completely scammed and lied to by so many gurus that until I applied rational offline business thinking, I realized I wasn't the only newcomer not making money with push-button solutions. So I want to prevent that happening to others. I serve people, I'm located in Norwich, UK. I serve people who will focus for more than a few hours before moving on to the next shiny object. And I say that with love because I've been that person. This week I'm looking for people who are interested in network marketing, but with the support of a very helpful online team. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. And for those who may not be aware of this, Joy and I go back many years, right? And when, especially, and I was in the blogging era in those days. That's when I first came across Joy. She's a, if you ever want to know anything about blogging, she's the lady to talk to, I can tell you. Thank you, Joy. Pat Kern, followed by Bonnie Rose.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Patrick Kern. I'm in the MLM marketing. I'm affiliated with the house brands of My Daily Choice, and I'm looking for people who wants to up their game, who want to make extra money. Like a good friend of mine just said, it's a turnkey business. You go on there and plug in and go. And right now at My Daily Choice, we're up in the game to 2.0. Everything will be automated and easier for you to get products and get online and start selling. I'm just looking for people who want to join in on the fun. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pat. Bonnie Rose, followed by Afshin Noohi. Bonnie, over to you. All right, Afshin, over to you, my man.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. So here's what I do. I'm first located in Richmond Hill in Toronto, around Toronto in Ontario, Canada. What I do, I get rid of your worst business fears that keeps you awake at night. Oh, I do that by creating customized marketing solutions for small businesses that are affordable and provide abundance of leads, guaranteed. And right now, my focus is chiropractors or dentists who are making more than, or small businesses also who are making more than $400,000 a year. Thank you.
Okay.
I was wondering if I can mention a marketing moment quickly. What I know when I travel. Recently, I went to Ottawa for 2 days for a not so good occasion, but I had to go anyways. So what I noticed in the hotel when I was waiting for my Uber driver is that they were selling honey, small bottles of honey, and I was wondering what is this all about, selling honey. Mm-hmm. And they told me that they have beehives on the roof of the hotel. So it's interesting. We're trying to make money from other ways other than having people in the hotel. And also they had solar systems on top of the roof also. So I thought to my executives, they're doing something right. They're looking at different angles of a business to how to make more money ethically. And I think that's a good lesson for me, for all of us, I guess. So.
Thank you very much. That's not a great idea. Good stuff. Okay. Let me just stop sharing. Okay, our topic for the day is how do you use social media in your business? But before we start that, I want to share something with you, and that is in the near future, like probably in March, I'd like to introduce another part to this program, and that is where we get somebody to sit in a hot seat. And I don't mean where we grill them, it's where they share their thoughts for 5 or 6 minutes on something in particular that may be of value and interest to other people. Okay, it's like having a guest speaker, so to speak, but within our family rather than bringing people in from the outside. So if any of you are interested in accepting that opportunity, because there's another way for you to promote yourself even more by giving value to others. And by all means, for those who are doing this, I'd like you to have a call to action so people can actually go to you following your presentation and get more information about what you're talking about. If that's of interest to you, message me and I'll make sure I put you on the waiting list for people to do that.
Right? Sign me up.
Okay, well, just message me. Don't tell me now because I'll forget, John. Just message me about hot seat opportunity, all right? And I'll make sure it's there. All right, how do you use social media in your business? Who'd like to kick us off?
I'd like to start.
Go ahead.
Okay. I thank my fellow Canadian for his kind assistance in letting me go first. One reason I decided to is that I often sit back and just sort of let other things go forth, but I'm trying now to make myself a little bit more known and visible. And why I like using social media, it helps me get my thoughts out that other people can see sort of what I'm about and what my business is about. But what I'm more, I don't know, what I think is more important is for people to get to know more about me, because it's very easy to just put things up and, sort of say, well, this is what I think and whatever. But I like to put up consistent posts in a couple of social media platforms, and then people can see what my values are and where I'm coming from. And that's important to me. And one thing I did last year for like a whole year, I had on Facebook, I posted once each day. I called it a daily mantra for self-care and self-love. And I've got 365 posts now that I'm going to repurpose and put into a couple of publications and various other things. So I enjoyed doing that, but I had it for a purpose in that I wanted people to get to know what was important to me, things that I had tried that was of value. So that's what I like to use social media for, to give solutions and also to be there as a resource for other people.
Okay, thank you, Carol. Any questions of Carol about that? All right, who'd like to go next?
I have a question for Carol.
Yes.
Okay, Carol. You mentioned about, and I know you were doing this, about posting daily about a tip or something like that. You call them mantras. So what I don't remember, were you posting that on your profile or on your page, on your Facebook page?
I was posting it on my Facebook page and on my business page.
Yeah, so when you say Facebook page, you mean your profile as opposed to your, okay.
No, I did it on both.
You did it on both. Okay, you were. So did you post it on your business page and share it to your profile, or you just posted both places?
I posted both places.
Okay. All right. Thank you. But yes, I love what you said there, what you shared. Thank you.
Monica?
Yeah, I'm just getting out. I have to step out, but just a quick, I use social media so I can create visibility for myself and to find new leads. So to find my ideal client through different groups, also to post, to share value of my work through Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. So far, Facebook has been my faithful platform. I got more responses from there, but this is how I use social media for now, and this is why I use it as well. So, and I wanted to say, to send my love to everyone, because and to apologize, I will have to step out in a few minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Monica, and thank you for making the effort. I know it's not easy for you where you are. Okay, Penny Kennedy.
Hi. Honestly, I have a bunch of different platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, that kind of thing. But I'm like Monica, my good old faithful is Facebook. I do use it to generate leads, but more importantly to me, to build relationships, to have a connection, to meet new people, and to be myself. That's why I run it off of my own page and not a landing page, is because I want people to connect with me for the real me and the real them. And for the most part, it seems to be working. So yeah, okay. That's me in a nutshell.
Okay, thank you, Penny.
Peter, me.
Oh, Bonnie, do you want to say something? I can see you now.
I'll wait my turn, but thank you. Yeah, I had my Bluetooth was connected apparently, but it's on charge, so I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. I got my sound fixed.
So, would you like to contribute to the topic? How do you use social media in your business?
Sure. So for me, I started using social media more regularly in 2018. primarily posting motivational content. I'm going to be honest, it was more for me at that point, and reaching out. Being that I have multiple autoimmune illnesses, I don't have a whole lot of like in real life friends that I meet in person. And so for me, it was really a tool to start building relationships and deliver value, and really just kind of expanded on that idea the more I got into it. And so I'm happy to announce I have way more friends on social media than I do in real life. I've built some really amazing relationships because I went into it really with no expectations, just looking to see how I could help people. And so as I've pivoted multiple times in the past 4 or 5 years, that really has continued to be my, the way I use social media is just to help people in any way I can. So went from making branded apparel to building a upcycling sewing business to moving into coaching. And now I'm also doing financial literacy services. And so really just connecting with people that I can help, especially being that the financial literacy program is free to the client. I'm really just trying to find as many people as possible to get this information to, because it's stuff that would have really helped me tremendously had I had it 20 years ago, when I was first kind of starting into my own adult life part of my journey. So yeah, really connecting, relationship building, and delivering value, in short.
Thank you, Bonnie. One of the challenges I had with social media, to be quite frank with you, was spending too much darn time there, I'm not getting the return on the time I was putting in. I don't know whether you've had the same experience, but that really bothered me. It really did bother me. Because I'm not, for example, on Facebook to chat. I'm not being a nasty person, but I'm very, very cognizant of the time I've got, okay? And I want to serve people, I want to help people, and I always want to make sure that I'm connecting and collaborating with people, but I'm not just on there to simply chat. I just can't do it. And there are people who expect that of me, and I just can't do that at all. And I can't play that game. I mean, otherwise, that platform alone will consume me, and I don't want to let that happen, okay? I'm just wondering whether anyone else has had that same sort of challenge.
I did in the beginning, to be honest. It definitely was a lot of me consuming content versus creating content. But it took me a while to kind of learn what I needed to be doing. But I set very clear expectations, being that, and boundaries now, which is something that I had to do to protect my energy and my time. And so I have Calendly links that I have set up. So anybody who wants to have, more than just a couple of minute chat and, DMs. I spend most of my time on Instagram, to be honest with you. I'm very intentional about the conversations that I'm having with people, and I expect the same from them. So if they want more than a few minutes of my time, I get them on my calendar, and there has to be a purpose for our conversation. Yeah. Otherwise, like you said, I'm just getting sucked in, and I've got 4 kids. I'm running multiple businesses, and I don't have time to chit chat on social media for hours a day, like you said.
Yeah.
I hope that was helpful.
Bonnie. I mean, really, we agree in a way, because I want to be social, I want to be supportive, I want to be interested in people, but I also got to do it with some commercial intent. That's what it amounts to. And to me, therefore, the best way for me to build a real relationship is to get them off the platform rather than try and do it on the platform. The platform is a means to an end, as far as I'm concerned. Yvonne, you were going to say something, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was just answering what you asked, if anyone else had that issue. And for me, yes, that's huge, because I'm not on social media for social in the sense of looking for friends. My relationships are more important. So like our group here, and I have lots of people in other groups that we do connect on social media. But if we want to talk, if we want to have a conversation or just a general chit chat, or it's, it's off of social media. When I'm there, it's business, which is why I don't accept a ton of requests that I get, because if they're not showing any business connection, I'm not interested, because I'm not there to make friends as far as to have a social thing. It's business for me. And so we do our business there. If we want to have a relationship outside of that, and we're not already connected socially, then it's off of social media. And I think Bonnie Rose said, set up a calendar, set up a time to talk. Otherwise, that's mutually convenient. And so I'll just quickly go ahead with mine then, Peter, may I?
Sure.
Okay, and I mainly use social media, as I said, for building relationships and also creating awareness, because all of us, in whatever we do in our business, it starts with an awareness. People have to know that we exist. And social media does provide that availability, that it allows us to do that. And so it's providing value, creating an awareness, first of all, so that people know you're there, and providing value in your posts so that people can recognize your worth. And then you connect with them, they connect with you, and see if there's any synergy, whether it's not all about getting, for me, it's not all about getting a client. A number of things result in collaboration. I've been invited on podcasts, I've been invited to partner with people on things because of the content that I put on social media. And I also invite people to collaborate with me, which is my word, collaborate with kindness and empathy for the years. So that is how I mostly use social media. Of course, a part of that relationship is helping to bring up other people too and share their content, their valuable content. So it's not just about me, it's also about bringing value to other people and helping to promote them as well.
Okay, Penny.
Can I say something in there? So what I'm understanding from you guys is that you're there for business, but in reality, you're building a relationship. So it's a platform to start that relationship. So for myself, yes, I use it for business, but I use it for who I am. And I've built some really good relationships that aren't necessarily customers, like with Yvonne, with Carol, with John Allen, with Patrick Kern, with Pat Dreyer. Like, there's been so many that are important to me that I've built that aren't necessarily my business, but it was a gateway to get to know them, right? And bounce ideas. So yes, you say it's for business only, but really it's not, or we wouldn't be connected here. Thank you, Peter. Right?
I agree with that.
I agree with that, Penny. Yeah, and that's why I said, it's mainly for business, but at the same time, you're building relationships with others, like I said, with our group here and many others. But the idea of saying about not for business is that you're not there just for chit chat. So for all those men, for example, who send requests and they have absolutely no bit, what's their point? What do they, so I don't answer it. I don't accept it because I'm not there. When I say I'm not there for social, I'm not there to meet people just for social.
Okay, I understand.
The difference?
Yeah, that was my point. Chit chat aside. Not a chit chatter, okay? And by the way, the reason we met, Penny, because we were in business.
True, but we met through a social platform.
Oh yeah. Anyway, point taken. It was the chat factor I'm talking about, that's all.
Oh yeah, just a chit chat. Okay, no, I get it. But I do that to Pat Kern. I do that to Pat Dreyer. I've done it with Carol. Like just, hey, how's your day? Small chit chat, but it's once we've built that relationship and you don't expect a response immediately because it's a different kind of relationship, right? It's not like, hey, I'm coming for coffee. So
I think one of the biggest
point, but I think there's also a relationship built there.
Let me put it another way to you, and I want other people to contribute soon. But what happened to your business if Facebook closed tonight?
I'd still strive. Why? Because I'm Penny Kennedy and I can do that.
There you go.
Okay. Because that's quite possible. I mean, who knows? You never know what's going on in these social platforms. All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay, John.
Basically, I use LinkedIn. I know I should be on Facebook more, and I've procrastinated because of people sharing what they had for breakfast and all the rest of that crap, which, like everybody else, don't agree with. LinkedIn I found to be quite, a good spot to meet a lot of people. I haven't been as diligent as I should be in building the relationships. I'm working on improving that, but there are a lot of really great people that you meet, and more that through Peter and some other ones, looking at building a referral network. That's what I'm planning on using LinkedIn for, is to set up so that there's a more referral built network that benefit a lot more people. So that's my idea on social media.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying more than I should here, so my apologies, but this is a very important topic. And that's the reason I wanted to discuss it, because to me, there's one way to measure whether social media is working for you, and that is it giving you any business? That's what I'm talking about. Because if you're not getting any business from social media, then you've got to question the amount of time you're spending on social media. That's really behind this whole topic, all right? All right, who's next? Okay, Joy, over to you.
Well, actually, it's been such a relief to hear that other people feel the same, because I'm so busy with offline businesses, and I'm more of an email marketer and blogger that I just haven't got time to be on Facebook all the day. So it's a relief that other people feel the same. But I haven't used social media an awful lot because of the time factor. But now with the businesses that I'm in, we use Facebook groups to sort of support people at different experience levels in their online journey. So I've had to get more into it, but that's how we use it. We introduce people to different groups in a particular business just to support them at that level of their journey.
Okay. Joey, don't misunderstand me. Facebook is still an extremely powerful platform for business. It is. It's just the amount of time you spend with it. And everyone's got their own approach to it.
Yeah, people say, what's the weather like where you are? I don't care.
Yeah. But if you can get through that, you can get some pretty valuable business.
Yes, but I need experience at getting through that without being rude, because I'm not a rude person. But...
All right. Who's next?
I can go.
I'll go. Oh, sorry. You can go first, Pat. That's fine.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
I use social media just really to validate my business and to communicate with people. And I guess 99.x% of my social media is on Facebook. And really what I try to do is make sure that people think the business I'm in, or see that the business I am, is simple. Because the more I complicate it, the more they're going to think it's complicated. So I try to keep it as simple as I can. And if you look at my profile, there's no doubt what I do. And I use Facebook, like I say, to validate what I do. It shows everything that I'm doing. I use Messenger as my main communication tool, and I try to push most people to that, if not all. Some of them actually, some people aren't on Facebook, and especially in my age group. But I use groups as a community site and try to keep it simple, like I say. So Facebook is it, and not for leads or anything, more to validate the business, communicate with people, and build the relationships there.
So are you saying you don't get leads from Facebook, Pat?
Oh, I do. They come in, but it's not the intent.
All right. Okay. The intent is the relationships.
The intent is to validate my business. So the people that I do talk to, I send them to my Facebook and they see it, and it just validates everything I do, because for many, many years now, you can see what I've been doing.
Right. And which really implies the importance for those who are watching this, listening to what Pat Ryder said, is that you better make sure your profile's right. Okay? Because if your profile's not right, then you're going to miss an opportunity. So thank you, Pat. Who's next?
So I'll go. Could I go next? Yeah, sure. So as Joy just said, and I've been doing the same thing, I have been using mainly I've not been using social media that much. In fact, I've been using email marketing quite a lot and paid ads. But now I want to start using social media more, because I want to build a brand for myself that, tomorrow that I am out there to get something, whatever. And I've seen the way Peter has actually built the whole community on Facebook groups. Peter, it's phenomenal, the community you have just on Facebook. So I want to use Instagram, Facebook to really get myself out there. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, who's next? I'll keep my mouth shut for a while. Patrick Kern.
I use social media, like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and now I just got on the what they call TikTok. That's an interesting platform. It's the content on there is insane. So when I started to do TikTok, I promoted my business of what I do. I started to get few people on. Then I started to do videos and started to put videos on there. And all suddenly, people started to click. And so I use the platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, and all of them, to put videos on and let people know who I am, what I like to do. And I put up positive and inspirational quotes a lot. But then on the other hand, I will put a link in there. Hey, check this out. So, I use it for a lot of different things for them to get to know me. Like this last week was incredibly insane for me. I didn't know how many actual people that was following me on Facebook. My bicycle got stolen the other day. It just blew me away what happened. Stuff just blew up. I didn't know that. Then all of a sudden, when I started to do Facebook Lives the other day, I had more followers watching them than I ever had. It just blew up. What was they finally taken a look, see who I really am on social media. What you see is what you're going to get. Sometimes I use very colorful language. And people like that. They like to hear the true you. And that's the way I am. I'm just gonna say it like I am. If I hurt your feelings, heck with you.
Okay.
That's the way life goes.
Thank you, Captain Tugboat. I know exactly where you're coming from.
We know who you are.
I kept it clean, Peter. I kept it clean.
There you have. Yogesh, what about you, my man? I know you haven't got a camera, but would you like to contribute?
Well, I'm not too much on social media. I have Instagram. Instagram is huge in Indonesia. It was #1 used in Indonesia and the world. But I post stuff not for business, just for, I post a few videos and all. However, for my company now, the new brand I have, the Art of Skills Academy, I'm building my Instagram, and I'll be using it for Instagram ads, because that's what I've seen a lot of the children's institutions do over here. But I did notice that back in 2020 November, one of the Bob Proctor senior coaches that contacted me through my personal Instagram, because she saw my profile and she wanted to learn public speaking from me. So I don't usually use it for selling, my personal one, but you never know who you come across when they see your videos and the messages you post out there. I haven't posted too many, but I'm planning to jump on Clubhouse I've seen a lot of people have been doing it for the last 1 year. It's a free social media app. Some people have got 50,000 followers in the last 1 year. There's a particular guy I follow, John Lee. He grew 400,000 followers in just 1 year. So I think Clubhouse is a really good area to be in. I mean, you can start your own room or join your own rooms. And I took a Clubhouse masterclass where they said it's better to do it as a collaborative because alone you might not get the traction. But it's a good thing if 5, 6 of us get together, we start a Clubhouse room and we talk on a certain topic or niche. And that's how people come into the rooms and listen. But it has to be very consistent. You have to be there every week, at least once a week. So yeah, that's my input.
Yogesh, make sure you connect with Fred Gillen, all right?
Yep.
He's a member of this group because he's big on Clubhouse as well and doing very well. So could you guys make sure you connect with each other?
Yep,
there may be other people on this call right now who are on Clubhouse as well. I don't know.
Hey, Peter. I didn't even think about Clubhouse. We run a Clubhouse club for my Unbreakable Stories campaign, and we have close to 15,000 members of our club that we've attracted over the past maybe 5 months or so. So if he would like to connect, we can connect and he can see what we're doing. We run a 24-hour room that streams audio with a half an hour to hour break every evening where we go in and have conversations with people around the topic, mostly inspirational, motivational, personal development style content. So I'd love to connect.
Well, Bonnie, you and Yogesh should get together. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds pretty good to me. Okay.
Sounds good.
Hey guys, I gotta get going to work. I gotta jump off. I gotta work at 7:30 today. But thank you, and I hope you guys all have a good day.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I haven't heard from you yet.
Okay. My thoughts are social media. You should be 80%. If you're business minded like we all are here, 80% business, 20% social. Let's keep it real so people know a bit about you. A social media plan. I'll tell you a bit about it. A social media plan. You start with a plan. You decide which platforms are right for you. Because if you're a one-man band, you can't be on 9 different platforms. Impossible, right? So you've got to pick out the ones that you believe are correct for you and focus on those ones. Then maybe once you've mastered those, move over to another one. Or, I keep harping on about this, get one of my great VAs and you can have as many platforms as you want. All right. Next thing, you've got to know your audience. Who is your target market? Who's your audience? Then you want to expand on that audience. Next, you want to build relationships. And if you're watching carefully, you've got to pay attention to the trends in your industry. All right, mix up your formats. The big thing, and Pat harped on about it a bit, which is good, is YouTube's going to really blow up this year. So if YouTube's not one of your platforms, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. Focus on quality over quantity. So give it some thought. Like, for example, I'm fortunate, I've got a team of graphic artists, so we can come up with wonderful artwork, all right? Use the right tools. There's tools out there where you guys probably know you can post on one platform, it'll shoot it out to 4 or 5 other platforms for you, right? Use scheduling and automation in all your social media, and that'll free up a heap of time for you. There's software out there, like I run a software every night where I pick up potentially 300 new potential clients. Now, I reach out to 300, it's just a matter of how many of them accept me, right? And maybe, I'll make this number up, maybe 110, I keep the numbers, but maybe 110 accept me. So then I'll remove the 200 or so that did not. And then that comes back to track and refine your performance, right, in that area. Now, I want to talk to you very quickly about the different types of social media networks that some of you might forget. You've got your social networks, which are Facebook, pretty much, Twitter and LinkedIn. They're your social networks, right? You move on down to your media sharing networks like Instagram, Snapchat and YouTube, because they're used to show photographs, live videos and that type of media, all right? Then you've got your discussion forums, people don't think about. Reddit, Quora, Dig, all right? You move down then to bookmarking and content curation networks like Pinterest and Flipboard. Pinterest is very big in the women's market for like recipes, particularly how to do gardening, blah blah blah. So if that's your niche, well, that's where you need to be. Consumer review networks like Yelp, Zomato, TripAdvisor, etc. Let me scroll down a bit more. Blogging, and you talked a lot about blogging, Peter, which is very good. Blogging and publishing networks like WordPress, Tumblr, and Medium. They're a great way to get traction for your business. Then you got, depending on what country you're in, then you've got your social shopping networks. I won't go into those because it depends on what country you're in. All right, we're talking Amazon, that type of thing. You've got your interest-based networks like Goodreads, Houzz, Last.fm. And summing up, if you're not on social media, you haven't got a business. So that's my contribution, Peter.
Good. Well done. Thank you very much, Jeff. Any other comments? Any thoughts?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I was just thinking, Peter, as Jeff was talking, that I know Joy is blogging. I don't know who else is blogging, but I think for our nice titled group that we have here in the Your Next Level group, that maybe if we could decide to be supportive of each other on our blog posts, which is something I've done over the years since I've been blogging since 2008 and in different groups, when we know when we each other put out a post, then we go out and make a comment on it and we support each other that way, because it says to Google that, okay, people are interested in what you have to offer. So I just thought about that. That's another way of using social media.
Okay. What I will do, if this helps, is every week without fail, I'll create a post where people can put their blog link in there. Okay? And encourage people to go there, comment, etc. Would that be helpful?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do that. I'll make sure I do that. Okay. And the other thing we can do, of course, is have another link, another post where people can put in their latest posts and people can comment on them as well in terms of social media. If that's of interest, we can do that as well. All right. Just so you work together and share with each other. All righty. Anything else?
Yeah, Peter, I'd like to say that let's keep this family. We need some new blood in this group because we're all learning from each other. So how about we make an effort next week for everyone to try and bring one person? It's not that hard. You've got a big database. Reach out to people and see if you can get just one person along. So if there's 10 of us here tonight, on a technicality, we'd have 20 next week. And there'll be new blood.
We actually had 13, but some people dropped off.
Oh, 13 becomes 26.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't want people just to join this because of the mastermind. I want them to join the community. The mastermind's part of the community, Jeff.
Yeah, correct. That's what I'm alluding to.
Yeah, so by all means, I would love you to invite people to join the community and then become part of the mastermind. I would totally support that, and I appreciate the opportunity, Jeff. All righty. For those who are watching, by the way, if you want to know what the link is to Your Next Level, it's peterbeckenham.com/tribe, TRIBE. That'll get you there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your contribution today. I've kept you a little bit too long as it is. I appreciate you very much, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Okay?
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. Bye, everyone. Have a good week.
Thanks, everyone.